Hi everyone, I'm Leslie from Gunma and I'm the group leader of today's discussion. So the topic that we're going to talk about is the use of AI the use of AI generated information in student submission. And so we have garnered some rules for our group discussion, which are one speaker at a time and then like 3 minutes per person. Like everyone should use 1 minute, like 3 minutes, sorry, speaking or like presenting his answers. And another thing that we did, I have assigned some role to Kaliza to be our secretary and Sieli to also be like our timekeeper. So the scenario we're having, when I summarize it, like we try to summarize it in our words. We're to keep like college here where we study, we all use computer when we're doing our work. So like Kepler College found out that most of the students they use AI generated information and they just submit it as their work. But actually they found out that it's really a big problem because very many students they rely on that on AI and they don't study, so they they were like they sat down and they were looking for the solution. It was somehow like also discussion, even though there were like officers and everything. So we are also going to talk about it and see the risk and the advantages of it, and we will conclude with like something which you will just hear. So be with us. Let us start our discussion. So we all know the topic that we're going to talk about, and we saw that using AI is somehow like we saw like a very big part of disadvantage, so we are going, I think everything which has a disadvantage, it's also like having an advantage of it. So I'm just going to ask you guys, which advantage do you think using AI has? Like, what's the advantage of using AI? So how do you think?
Oh, guys, I'm Karen guys. So what I think, AI is not just that bad. So it has also advantages.
Mm,
If we check in today's world, the technology is developing hard, and we need AI. So there outside in industry, we need to use AI. So that's why we need students to use AI here, and AI supports students to make their work so organized. Because if I do AI work, I will have good grammar in my work. I will have a paraphrased work. I will have the work that really meets what the teacher wants. Because AI cannot give you unquality work. Though it is not good, but it has the really important things. And also AI, as you know, teachers also use it in grading. So you are not going to rely on AI when you are grading, and you ask me to use my brain only when I'm writing or an essay. So that was my point. And I think my colleagues can have their opinions. So what do you think, guys?
So, to add on what you say, AI, yeah, it's a good, but how it's used is the way, is what it has the importance. So, AI, it can be used in understanding. So, imagine you are going to use AI without understanding the concept. Is it a good? No, it's not good. So, for me, you have to understand what you're going to search or what you are going to do before to go to using that AI or before to submit that AI work.
So, if I may supplement on what you have said, I think the main point should be AI should be used like it should assist you actually, not like lead you in what you're doing. You should use it maybe if it's that grammar, you're going to use it to correct your grammar, maybe to correct your English if you might be doubting your English.
Yeah.
The other thing might be if you don't like understand the topic, you're going to instead use it to research. Yeah, teachers also use it, but it's not like it's the one they're going to also use to mark you, and they also learn something, so they're also going to consider that. So I think on both sides, for the teachers and the students, I think it should be an assistant actually, not like something that is just going to direct you, do this, do this, do this. Instead, AI should just help you, but should also direct it. If you direct it to give you straightforward what you're going to do, instead you just fall astray on what you're doing. So I think that's what I can say about it.
So, but actually, okay, what you said was really correct. However, like you say that like using AI helps you to organize your work and make it perfect, for be representable. But actually, I don't think that again it's really good to get that work without even reading, without even saying like seeing where like AI corrected you, and you just submit it. You be like you're putting your trust and your brain and everything in the AI thing, but actually you also have a brain. You need to know how you can organize your own work and getting that, like how you can organize your own work and like making AI not to be not to use you, but you to use it. Learning and gaining some skills about what you want to know. Yeah, thank you. Is there anyone who's having
Okay,
anything?
so for me, I haven't shared that. What I want to share is that it's like a suggestion. For me, using AI it's fine, but when you are using it, I may suggest you to ask it where it gets those information from, so that you can double check if those information if they are really correct, and if those information are still updated.
Okay, yeah, snaps to you. Thank you, all of you. So another question that I was asking myself. uh, So before we read the scenario and we were like we said that the Kepler's thing, the Kepler's officers and lecturers, they have that action that problem of students who use AI. So I was asking myself, how can like the faculty encourage the responsible AI use? That like encourage students to use AI responsible, like in their responsibility. How do you think?
Okay, if I might say something about that. Okay, let me give you. It's just something that happened here. One of the things that I loved about Kepler, when we just come, we first came for in the induction week before we started like going to classes and studying. They introduced us to the Kepler programs, what we do here, how is everything, how we're going to be acting, as to the instructors, getting to know them before we actually meet them in the class. One of the things that I loved is they also told us about using AI.
Yeah, yeah,
Actually, most of us, I can't judge and be like, yeah, most of us,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
I personally, we used to use AI.
Yeah.
They would give us work, just put it in AI, just knowing it's just going to do for me. That was enough. Yeah, but I love the way they introduced it. They told us you are allowed to use AI, but responsibly. You are allowed to use it only for research because, first of all, they track when you've used when your work is just only AI written, not human written.
Yeah.
So like I love that because that actually can be the first point. How can we like tell like encourage students to use it responsibly? Among the things we can do is that action that is done here by Kepler. You track AI work. If a student gets to know that his or her AI work is tracked, they will look for a way
Yeah.
to do it themselves.
Mm.
Because they'll be like, if I use AI, of course, I'm just going to submit AI work. They will just know that it will be tracked and they'll be, have done nothing. So, like, here she'll get an idea and then, like, without any other option, to just write it themselves, just write the work themselves. So, that could be among the first point. And the second point is the same thing they did, telling us how to use it. They told us you're allowed to use the different kinds of AI because actually themselves they told us the kinds of AI that are actually there, even the ones we didn't know as teachers. So that's when I was like, you also use AI. But they told us you're supposed to use AI for research, not for it doing for you work and then you submit. So that's another thing, guiding students on how to use AI. Guiding students on how to use AI it will actually help them a lot because yeah they'll be having someone or yeah AI to help them in so researching work and giving them direct information. But the good thing is also they with the teachers around, the instructors around, as you know in classes we'll be using AI for research. But yeah, them guiding us to use it, that's another option. Then the other thing is setting ground rules. Setting ground rules for using the AI work. Every single time, they always tell us you're supposed to do this. AI work is not allowed. And the more if you use AI many times, they put you on a side, they ask you why are you submitting only AI work, and that is something prohibited in the school. And apart from the school, it's something that will actually help us. Like you're not allowed to submit. At least your AI work should not be above 20%. So I think that is also another thing that they actually do, which is really helpful to us. So I think the first main point should be guiding students about AI. And the first thing, of course, just telling them what you just talked about, the advantages and disadvantages of using AI. So if they get to know the advantages and disadvantages, you set those ground rules and they'll be knowing the penalties or punishments or for using AI. So I think that's all I can say about how we can teach students to use AI responsibly in schools.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kalita. So, is there anyone who has an additional?
So at the end, I think AI work should be
Okay, I think there is no addition. So, as we continue, another question that I was asking myself is, do you think that AI generated work should be credited? How do you think?
so. I think yes, yes. So by the way, my name is Thierry.
Okay.
So AI work submission, it should be accredited by this way. When the work was cited, was has the professional citation or where the information was gathered, that work should be has accredited. And also to add on, but how you use that AI, you should use that AI, but don't repress your brainstorming. You have to think before to use that AI in order to be easy to be understood by who are going to grade you. Thank you so much. That's how I think.
But again, I have a question that I would ask you, Thierry. We all know that using AI, we are all students. We have to remember that, you know. So we all know that sometimes we have a lot of pre-classes, which we're supposed to do. And we use AI for saving our time. It just saves our time and we just submit the work from AI, because we don't want to be stressed and the thing. We all need like easy life. So what would you tell that student who is saying that AI just saves my time, I'm not gonna do any other thing.
If I may support,
Okay.
according to what Thierry was saying,
Mm,
this AI work should be credited.
yeah.
Because if you have a lot of work and you need to do it fast and to meet the deadlines whatever, because in Kepa they are so strict.
Yeah.
So to meet those deadlines, you need that AI, but also constant citing. Because if the teacher sees that you copy paste, then you give him the work, what he wants from you is not the submission. He wants from you the knowledge. So if you show even the citation and the reference, that means that you at least analyze the work. At least you consult many sites, you consult many websites to gather the knowledge. I think that's the point.
But I think I also have a question. What if still I'm going to do that work on site, but still my work will be like, they will look at my work and still my similarity score it will be the same. My similarity score is not going to change just because I cited. Like I think it would be better. Yeah, I'm going to use that, but still, I'm going to cite use that, but not the biggest knowledge should not be from AI. It should be from me. Like I might have used it and then I'm going to cite maybe I got it from this and this site, maybe from ChatGPT or any other AI app, but still, I'm going to use the AI and then still my similarity score, even though I'm going to cite, it's still going to be like, yeah, you used AI. But I think we should just generate the work, like give your idea according to the information that you searched, and then you do the citing, you do your work.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So another question that actually this is my last question. Like how do you think like the how to to teach students, how to integrate without compromising their work. Yeah.
For if I can speak, by the way, my name is Marcel. I'm going to tell you how the student can integrate with AI but not compromising their learning. So I want to give you like a small example. You need, if you are studying mathematics, you are required to understand the formulas, how they work, and I want you to know how you may not always calculate the numbers up in your head, but you may need a calculator. Using a calculator, you know how to use the formulas, you know how to apply them, but you are going to use a calculator by typing those numbers into the calculator and you get the answer. I want you to understand that that is how you may use the AI. You give them information, you recommend them how you want information, but also you need to put your own understanding, not just copy pasting into the AI and taking those answers and submitting. So you need to know how to use AI the correct way so that you may stay with current information and use it to save time, as Karen have said, and also from saving time, I need to know, like, give me the AI information and give me the outline so that I can do my own research based on the key important information the AI give me so that I can do my further research so that I can give give the quality work which I put my own understanding into it. That's how I understand.
Thank you very much, Marcel. And so, as we conclude, we all saw the advantages and the disadvantages of AI. So, but the AI, as we conclude, the AI is not a problem, but the problem is how you use the AI. So, you don't have to rely on AI, but actually, you have to learn from AI. So, thank you very much. Thank you for being with us. Thank you. Thank you guys for being with us.